Hello friend, welcome back to Benkin Plays. Let's unfold the Kaiserreich mod. We are back in Gran Colombia. Now then, with the new front opened up from Bolivia, I don't think we're going to be able to hold on to that, so it's going to be a fighting retreat through Peru. And I might even need to pull off some troops from this line, but we can barely hold our line against the Mexican-Americans? Sure, Mexicans and Americans as it is. Then down here, I think some of the Americans came down here, because there's definitely a lot of Americans, a lot of Mexicans. It's probably why they're not suffering attrition, is because they have just fewer men there. We can let things go. No idea where this campaign is going to go anymore. I might go until 20 episodes if things do not continue. Looks like some of our defenses are pretty good, and that's useful. Useful information, at least. We can hold out for as long as we can. Why? Oh yeah, you are set to attack. Oh wait. If you can make a push, make a push. If you can do it, you can do it. Go into there, although they already are. I would love to get some more lines. That'd be lovely. You seem to be holding just fine, and you seem to be attacking just fine because you're up against Chilean units. Over here, the attacks have mostly stopped. Support. Probably because it's so... Why are you guys all taking attrition? Is it because there's too many? Resource, no. Supply. Just a bit too much. What can you do? You cannot do anything. Yeah. Also, this is after the 5.2 update, meaning that Bohemia and Illyria don't exist. Good for them. I guess they might have added a couple new things? Maybe. Let us just hope that they don't add Honduras to the game and completely destroy this area. Let's see, troops I can pull off here. Oh, you're different kinds of troops. Yeah, all motorized. All units that have sent motorized troops. Pull off. Give a new commander. Sure. Then send them down to Bolivia. Please go by the normal routes, because we're not going to be making any major pushes to this area. Give you a nice red color so I can differentiate you. You just have... Oh, you have this. Go with him too. Motorized and motorized... I don't think we have any mechanized, but motorized and tank division should go, because they're going to be the ones that suffer the most. Enrich Venezuela, we might as well. Free oil is always nice. A few good attacks here and there. I like that. I like that. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Cover that whole line. Try to take back as much as we can in Bolivia to try and get them back under our control. You're starting to even move out of Urabudu. And come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Some attacks here and there might be useful. As we're up here, we're still going to be suffering attrition, but not as much. I might... it's kind of be mean of me to pull off a Guatemalan unit from the defense of Guatemala. As for you guys, what's the problem? Now, how much is the difference? 4. That might be worth roughly 2 units. You go look after some... that area? Let me just get out of there. Maybe. Just kind of get rid of the Guatemala area entirely. Then you and you into a different unit. Just look after it. To keep everyone else out. It might work. It might work. Also, why are you standing... Oh, you are standing there because you don't want to suffer attrition. Right. Okay. Over here, the attacks are... Okay, they brought more reinforcements. Hold back, hold back, hold back. Hold back, hold back. At the very least, we're getting reinforcements from the Brazilians who are helping us out. Which is useful. They did cut off a few troops there. We'll be able to reinforce our lines with Brazilians, because they have an actual reason to help us. They're here. They're queer. Get used to it. Caribbean Sea has enemy air superiority. Fighting defenses are always fun. You guys have finally stopped taking attrition. That's lovely. Research slots. 140. Why do I have such great research slots? Must have been from a... Must have been 2 days for something ahead of time? Sure. Better capture ratio. Go for it. I love that. I could keep stretching your lines, and I might as well. So yeah, they're going to keep sending troops into this area. But I think combined, Brazil, Argentina, Araucania, because you are also... Araucania, you are... Yeah, you're also at war with them, you're a puppet of Brazil. Argentina is also that. Paraguay is not, and neither is Paraguay. But combined, Argentina, Araucania, Brazil should be able to clamp down on Chile once again and give me back Bolivia. Things I can do. Excavation. How about construction? Because they're still building things. We're already pretty good on artillery. We don't have much resources to do that. Maybe some better logistics because we've been running pretty low on that. Missing equipment is naval bombers. Well, tough titties. You guys just hold still, hold fast. I would like it if we got more Brazilians, but they don't seem to be sticking around. Flanders, Bolivia. If we could just take La Paz, we might be able to do something. Also up here, ooh, they managed to take over this port while I wasn't looking. But if we forced ourselves in, we might be able to change the tide. Yeah, that's better. Go and defend that for a second. You guys are taking some serious losses. That'll be you. Not enough command power. You have last stand abilities. Do the last stand. They're just coming in with quite a lot of men. I do not want to lose Guatemala. They're bringing a whole lot of men at us. Maximum attrition, 45%. And for what? Guatemala? We've already used up all our command power for last stand abilities. No, back on that province. You cannot run away. You cannot run away. Let's see, what can we use? Also, you are that. You are this. What kind of bonuses are you offering, Mr. Field Marshal? Offensive doctrine. Yeah. Organization, thorough planning. Wizard. Supply consumption would be nice to... Alright, I need abilities. Okay, well. You, with your army, you can technically join. You can technically join. Delete your orders. And then focus on La Paz. Focus on the reconquest of La Paz, if you don't mind. Then back up here on our weakened lines. What am I building? Aren't I constructing some things? You're currently constructing on Quetzaltenango. You have stopped that construction. You are constructing there, but you don't have any points to do so. And then down to Guatemala City. Also, I guess the construction here must have been cancelled, because that's what happens whenever it gets taken. Put it back up and deal with it. Focus on that province. I don't like having to fight this way. We're turning it around, but slowly, and we had to use our abilities. The fall of Algiers. Oh, boy. Of course, they just landed straight onto it. The French Republic is dying. Steel is a massive problem for us, because all the steel producers are in the international. Russian state declared war on Iran. What's going on here? You have low supply. You have more low supply, but there's just so many of you. You're up against a fort, you're attacking from multiple directions, and you have a decryption advantage. Huh. Really? Okay, so they must be using... someone that gives them extra decryption, like him. Because we get daily political power gain, maybe I'll have to replace them. They keep coming up against us, but India has declared war on the Bharata Commune. Man, there's a lot of troops that we have to fight through. Improved anti-tank. You don't have a guy in charge. Don't really know if I want to give you one. You guys could all just come in. Attack right into La Paz. No, we're not breaking through that. Hold back, hold back. Everybody hold back. There's not really a place that we can actually break through with these tanks. They have put too many men on all the lines. Maybe right there. Try to push into this province. But then back over here to Guatemala, where I really need to defend. The impossible defense and a Peruvian coast invasion. Well, if they do, they do. There's not much we can do about that. Get some more improved anti-tank. Yeah. We're just behind on everything. We are fighting We were fighting a retreat. We really can't retreat anymore. If we have to give up Guatemala, it'll be sad, but we might have to. Thank you for motorized. Everybody dig back in to your trenches. These troops are just starting to get very, very weak. They have half the anti they need. They have half the artillery they need. They staying up on infantry equipment. That's good. What are we recruiting at the moment? Probably nothing useful. Put them down. We had to send out a lot of new units to hold this new front against the syndicalists down here. Yeah, once you get there, you just take that province. Although it does appear that they're reinforcing it. So that's not even going to work. Take your orders. Maybe up here, try to push in through this area. Although I don't like the fact that the Brazilians are just leaving us to our fate. Yeah, we can hold the border with you, sure. Nah. Just dig in, boys, dig in. Our construction is focusing there. But it's not gonna be able to focus there. This is a great province to hold on to. I think this is... Yeah, this is a mountain province, so it's not the worst we could possibly do. Let's turn things around there. Good. Over here, we're being defeated in Arica. Thank you. You know what? I really don't need this long of a line. Let's focus just on Trinidad. And don't worry about anywhere else. Then you... just worry about covering the whole lot. No. The whole line. Except this area. If the Brazilians want to leave open a way for Chile to come through, then let them. Let them. Over here, we're holding on by a thread. Look at that. How many units? 33. They're attacking us with 40 divisions against 7. 40 to 7. And what was that? Was that another attack? The Panama Canal region? Good luck. Just trying to stop us. There's a lot of men. Send over another troop. Send them over to reinforce. Yeah. So what do we build during all this? You get built up, and then you get built up. Russian states declared war on Turkey. Okay. How many losses have the Americans taken during all this? Not in the reclamation. Where is it? Portuguese Socialist English Republic of Belgium. Where is it? Chile has already capitulated, but they're still fighting on. Combined syndicalists have taken 1 million losses, almost all of them to Gran Colombia. That's at least nice. I at least like that we are doing something where we have a mom making a difference. You do not bother protecting their lands. The Brazilians can defend their own borders, thank you. If they're not going to defend mine, I'm not going to defend theirs. We're just going to sit here, have another beer in Mexico. Liberation of Hawaii. Well, at least they're getting started in another war. As for that, you guys still have a lot of manpower. We would have to do everything we've already done like 5 more times. I don't think we're going to have the manpower and equipment reserves to be able to do that. That fight's turning around. Another naval invasion somewhere. This time in the Panama Canal itself. Huh. Look at that. You cannot stop me. Go and take them out. Put them into at least a situation where they have to fight on. Then over here, they really want this province back. They had control of it once, and ever since then they wanted it back so badly. It's level 3 fort province, probably pretty weakened forts. They just keep getting more troops. They're able to put that many troops on that border and on the border down here at the same time. Also good, there are some Brazilians. They're just defending their own lands, as you would expect. Force the Brazilians to help out. Yeah. This is not a good situation. You guys are also suffering from attrition. The attrition's really killing us. As for this, division templates. The Guardia, I've never won anything. Fancy Federation has taken over the Baratas. That's good enough. We've lost mostly to combat, but we've taken quite a lot. Get in there, help out. We can't allow them to take Cologne. We need to kill them off while they stand there. And do it. More attacks on the extremities, but they seem to be disjointed from the rest of the attacks. It's like probing attacks, maybe a spoiler attack. Over here, the lines are at least holding. At the very least, we have Brazilians who want to hold on to Tacna. Though the lack... who are you? You have Belgian troops in this area. Why? As for the construction plans, we're now building up the back lines, I guess. Because this province is getting pretty well fortified. But that's good, because that's going to be the province we fall back to in the event of a breakthrough. So it's not the worst thing to build it up. Send in the troops again. Enrich Venezuela. Nice. We cannot get Entente or Reichspakt because they don't exist. Neither of them exist. They've all been destroyed. Get some armaments effort because that's what we really need right now. You guys gotta be suffering some massive attrition, right? Just take them out. They won their units. Huh, look at that. Our Guardia can actually push through them. They are low attack, they're in multiple combat. They are very weak. We can just kill them off that way. If they prefer. That'll be some... What? Attack that way, please. Holds them down. They actually managed to push us off that province. I don't like that one bit. Get back in there. Get in there to help. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And we back in this, boys. You hold back. Send in the troops. Send in the relief forces. This area, it's plains. Movement cost in the terrain. No, they pushed through. We're not going to be able to defeat that. And that's a lot of them that came through. We haven't been reinforcing Tegucigalpa or San Pedro Sula. These troops are still fighting out there. That's fine. I really don't think there's a future for this campaign. It's mostly just going to be standing around, fighting in these hills, and trying not to die. Let's wait for them to try and move, see what happens, see what happens. They're parking a lot of troops. South African Republic. Brazil. Thank you. There's really no we really have no ability to actually fight an offensive war to try and take over America and all of Europe at the same time. You guys are now too weak to actually attack, so we'll attack you. Like, what can we do? What can we do against these odds? Over here. Hold these lines, boys. Hold these lines. This has always been the weak location. If we're going to construct things. We've lost there as well. Actually, if you can take it back, do it. Do it right now. I love when we take it back just so slightly. All these lines, boys. And something from 2 Sicilies. Sounds nice. Thank you. Thank you for your service. It's way too much to actually hold down here. Stop making me defend the Brazilians. I don't want to defend the Brazilians. This province looks like it's going to fall. It has nothing. It was never been able to build up. That's unfortunate. No, don't. Get back on that line. Attack from multiple angles. If we attack from multiple angles, we have a shot, at the very least. Who are you? You're at provinces. Request all your forces, whatever forces you have, give them to me. Because I want them to join in the attack. Then you join in the defense. The defense of your nation. Back on into the defense. It's too much. It's just too dang much. I doubt we're ever actually going to beat them there. Oh, hold the goddamn lines. Ugh. Hold and Ciudad de Guatemala as well. Please do. You and your men just join up with this force. You are pretty strong. Join up on the main line. I know I'm going overtime, but I want to hold these lines. But again, there's nothing we can do about it. There's no future for this game. We've already accomplished our mission. We have formed Gran Colombia. We have formed a nice pact between all of the Bolivian countries. I think we can call this good enough. I think we've gone far enough because we are not going to be able to push the combined syndicalists of America. We're playing red. You've already defeated them. If I look here, I believe by now, we have caused 1 million losses by the Americans alone. That's not bad. For a quarter of that, that is definitely not bad. But we are not going to be able to sustain those losses. We're just not going to. They're on service by requirement. We are on extensive conscription. We can't hold these hills of Guatemala forever. We can't hold Chile or Bolivia and Peru forever. And then if we go to the old world in communal France, they still have a lot. CNT have a lot. Britain have over 1 million. You guys do not have anything, but that's because you were very much destroyed. Italy, they have 1 million now. And they're just... 2 Sicilies, what did you do? What did you do, 2 Sicilies? Russia's a growing power, but they're in a faction. See, what I would really want is I would want the Eurasian Alliance to go up against the International, but I don't think there's any reason for them to. I don't think there's any reason for them to, like, attack the Prussians, because they already have everything they want. I don't think that the Russians have any kind of focus that would send them against Galicia. They have Galicia, Poland, Ukraine, a pact with Germany, that's not going to work. Bessarabia, Finland, and intervene in the war, but that's to declare war on Germany while the Communist of France is taking them over. So they're never going to help and take out the International by themselves. I don't know if Japan? No, they're already on regular focuses. They're not going to do anything. Hawaii, you're about to be... Yeah, you've already been attacked, but you're independent. So you're not going to join anyone. Australasian Confederation, you're really not going to do anything because you're out of the Entente now. The Entente doesn't exist. Brazil's out of the Reichspakt because the Reichspakt doesn't exist. There's nothing to be done here. I'm going to have to end the series with episode 19. Thank you for watching, and thank you for following even past the hiatus. I'll see you guys in the next episode of whatever series you watch. Bye-bye!